Yeah, because I was sitting here, I'm like, yes, we're ready. And I was like, hold on. Stream is actually not running. Let me fix that.
Oh, Eric, it's Grumpig.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what I said.
I was not listening. Spoink.
You
What?
never listen to me.
dang.
What
Uh,
about Grumpig?
We were talking
uh,
about Spoink.
yeah.
Yeah, about how it dies if it stops bouncing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And I couldn't
And
remember if it had an evolution or not. And then Eric told me
that
what it
Grumpig.
was, and I was not listening.
Dang.
I just love the fake Tumblr post and somebody holding a Spoink like, look at this cute Pokemon, I've never seen it before, and the reply is just all caps, put it down, put it down, put it down, put it down, put it down.
You're killing it. Love that post. So good.
You know what? It's okay to like. What if we hold on to a Spoink like that, but we also bounce?
Uh, as long as it's bouncing as well, like its little spring is compressing and decompressing.
It's hard as
Yeah,
pumping.
yeah, that should be fine.
Yeah, sure, it's okay.
The heart is stored in the tail.
Yeah,
Kind of?
probably. Yeah, that's the pump.
No, it's just connected to it. But yeah.
Yeah. Spoink biology. Crazy.
Yeah, I bet no one expected that at the top of the episode.
The
Is it?
Spoink biology lesson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is why you always join from the beginning. You get random
God.
facts like this.
Yeah. Where else are you gonna get this information?
Fucking school? Nah, that's for nerds.
Yeah.
So I think
I think it was that thing's turn. I think we ended before
it
it took
is.
its turn.
Alright.
And you know what? It's gonna do something different.
What's it gonna do?
Because the wood, it's not working.
Mm-hmm.
In that case, I think you should continue to do the wood.
Or at least it's not working sufficiently.
Quick question, before you proceed. This thing hasn't cast like any ninjutsu that we're aware of, yeah?
None that you're aware of. Because
Okay,
they've
that's what
all
I thought.
been
That's
they've
what
all
you
had
said.
keyword ability.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thought so.
I think it's just doing things because it's like a nature elemental thingy.
Mm-hmm. That's what I was thinking. Just wanted to confirm. Carry on.
So what it's gonna do now
Mhm.
is you're going to watch as the spores that leave it begin to freeze.
Like in ice or in air?
A little bit of both.
Hmm.
Okay.
Mostly
fine.
just with ice.
The tree thing said privilege unleashed. About to do what Azir did. Carry on.
I need goddamn literally everyone here
Okay.
to give me a deck save.
All right.
Dexterity. Will respect my dexterity.
Hold on.
Deck save.
Correct.
Is this a chakra base?
What do you mean?
I do have my chakra bubble up.
Oh.
And
Yes,
the next
this is
time
something you can absorb.
this counts as a art or a ninjutsu.
This is something you can absorb, yes.
Okay.
And here's causes.
See?
and then let me
Just
know
needed Richie to roll.
if and how
Roll
stronger I
better for
get.
him, in fact.
I'll give you that total at the end.
All right, thank you. And let me roll for the line. It's a dex save.
That's a 17 total for Kazu.
Ooh.
Surprising, Dex is not his strong suit.
Ooh, my lion ain't
Ooh.
doing so good.
Your poor lion.
Man, we all got 17. That's crazy.
And then I need to deal with the 4 people down here.
I really hope 17 passes. I'm gonna be real upset.
17 does not pass. And of the 4 people down there, actually, hold on. Sheena might still pass with a 5. Sheena, how good's your Dex?
I'm pretty sure Sheena is pretty good.
It's close, but not quite.
Yeah. Well, that's very upsetting.
Like if she had an extra D4 from like resistance, she would have made it.
Mm.
I don't think I can help her from this far away.
It's fine. I exist.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing I can do.
So everyone that failed,
Yes.
Yeah.
you gain 3 ranks of chilled.
Okay. Okay.
My speed.
And you are encased in ice as the spores start to cling to you and form a shell of ice around you,
Told you.
leaving you stunned and deafened.
Ooh.
Told you. It's literally just a Azir's thing. Cast the time stop. But you said we're also stunned and deafened?
Yep.
Hmm.
I will figure out what deafen does.
Well, you
Deafen?
can't hear, but
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
more
actually
so
gonna say
concerned about the
hearing.
stunned.
-10 to perception.
Okay.
Wisdom-based checks, attacks, and saving throws are made at disadvantage. And you can cover your ears as a bonus action. Oh, wait, you can do that to a creature if you cover their ears as a bonus action. Okay. But yeah, basically, the most relevant part here is wisdom-based checks, attacks, and saving throws are made at disadvantage.
Okay.
Oh no.
Good
I
thing
mean, we automatically fail because we're stunned.
Yeah. That's the bigger problem.
Okay.
There is
Yeah, but that's only for one round. The chill is how long?
stun. You only fail strength and dex saving throws automatically.
Yeah, that's what I said.
So wisdom's good against you, and strength and dex is auto fail.
And you will remain stunned until someone breaks you out. You break out yourself, or 10 minutes have passed.
All right.
Or I guess from a certain point of view, dying also works.
And again, chilled is useless because it only does damage when they move.
It also gives a minus
Classic.
penalty to dex-based checks and saving throws.
But you already fail those.
And if you force a creature to need to move to do things, then it does damage. I think chilled is not bad.
No, shield is only when they willingly move. You can't shove them.
I know that's what I'm saying.
But now
It's
these
just
two.
funny because every time chill also
Okay.
incapacitates or stuns people and makes them to where they can't move, and it's like, well, what's the point? Why is it here? It's just every time.
Um, Interesting.
You get half of it,
Half of what?
Zach.
Half of what?
The
half of what it
chakra?
costs. Yes.
Okay. In which case you gain 12.
12. Just gonna
It was
put
an
that
ass rank. What do you want from me?
No, that's good. I want-
Also, Zach, since you happen to have that page still open, what does deafen count as? It's a sensory condition, yeah?
It's a sensory condition.
And stunned
yeah,
is a mental condition?
it's physical.
Yes. Stun is it physical? It is physical.
Okay, it's
Stun is
physical. Okay, okay,
And then
okay.
chilled is
Elemental.
elemental.
Okay.
Shield is
Okay.
elemental. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, okay. Okay,
Alright,
okay.
12 before I forget. There was no damage side to this, right?
No, it was just the status. But on seeing that you're still a person,
Wait, don't punch me. Wait, I'm sorry, I put you in a box. They don't know the secret trick. I'm gonna do it again.
Oh my gosh.
They are not ready for me to put them in a box again.
they never expected the
It's
second
even
time.
funnier second time.
They never expected the second time. Behold, the power of mustard.
Oh my gosh.
Right.
So are they like frozen in like a block of ice, like Tomb of Leviticus, or
It's Levistus, and yes.
whatever, whatever cringe eldritch being.
He's a devil, but yeah.
Same thing. So
No,
if,
he was right. They are cringe still.
I didn't say that they're not cringe.
So the ice has a HP pool, or is it just like a check to break them up?
It
Just
has
so
an
I-
HP pool.
Do we
It
know
also
the
has an
HP
AC.
pool, or
Fuck no.
do I need to figure that out? Oh.
You about to find out.
Is it safe to assume weak to fire?
I did fire on the opening gambit, and I don't think
No,
it's.
he's talking about the ice.
Oh, the
Yeah,
ice. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Almost certainly.
Yes.
And are the sports still around?
Not right now.
Okay.
I'm just keeping the
I
aura
wanna-
up because they will return.
I don't want to blow myself up again. That was a little
Hello, Ghost
awkward.
Cat.
Hello. They're
Oh,
fighting a
come to see
woodwood.
what you're looking forward to.
I suppose this is basically a woodwood. I was thinking about that earlier.
It's just a 30-foot tall woodwood.
That's not a lot. Yeah.
Bonito, how does a 27 sound?
Getting attacked by both of these guys.
That's for the first attack. How's a 29 for the second attack?
Those sound like they hit, but also,
But also, you're an asshole.
just think how I wanna. Let me. Are they just like clawing at me, or are they spitting water at me?
They're physically attacking you with their razor fins.
Big meaty claws.
Not claws. It's like fins that function almost like a Fuck, what's that weapon called? Is it a guitar? I think it's a guitar.
The punch dagger.
Yeah.
All right, yeah,
You
guitar.
know what? I won't fully protect myself. I'll use the jutsu I've not got to use yet. I won't just negate everything because I'm finally getting hit by a melee attack.
Man, that's crazy.
You doing this just to flex?
Of course. He's the main character.
This does damage. I picked this up just because it deals damage back to melee attacks, and I've
Mhm.
never been hit by a melee attack yet.
Yeah.
Because you
Yeah.
don't get hit.
True.
Main
Ability
character
score.
syndrome looking.
So that'd be my 20, right? 'cause it's not ability modifier. This is
Score
ability.
would be the 20.
Oh wow, that's pretty mediocre.
I mean, it's still 37.
See how much of this it blocks.
And then whatever they deal to the bubble, or okay, so that one's gonna take 34 back and cold.
That was
Which
both of them together.
oh okay, well whatever their split is, they take that much back as cold.
They each take as cold.
Yes,
Oh, fantastic!
I imagine they're resistant or immune. So
Dang.
The fish people are immune to cold.
Dang.
it was worth a shot. Oh well, I still get elemental mode from it, so it's still
Okay,
kind
you
of.
tried.
Yeah.
You still get an elemental mode, and you negated all of their damage.
I was max on modes.
Okay.
Oops.
That is
Also,
unfortunate.
very.
Oops.
Also, apparently, Irie is the MC of the Friday group. Which one is Irie?
She's the medical ninja.
Ah, my fellow
Ah.
Uzumaki. You love to see it.
Uzumaki and medical ninja. Just
Yeah.
is what it is. Most terrifying member of our party.
Most terrifying member of their party too, but for different reasons.
Yeah, she's also a
Here's the thing-
Jinchuriki.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing. It's not like, oh, well, he's the most powerful member of the party. He just scares me the most.
5 sessions in, I want to non-lethally sever his chakra.
Yeah, I want to non-lethally remove his tendons.
It was a puppet, for the record.
I don't think it matters.
Not like I'm running
was
around
still
doing this to
horrifying.
people.
We were 12.
So was I.
Yes, you're part of this we.
Speaking of we, you want to give me that strength save to get out of here?
Of course. One strength save, you say. Behold. Man, we out of here. 2 episodes in and they accidentally killed someone.
God damn it.
That's funny. In my one-shot prologue session, I killed several people. Bandits that were attacking my establishment when I was getting some ramen. So therefore they earned
I'm
it.
glad you
But
clarified bandits.
yeah. No, I was performing some surgery and my hand slipped. No.
I
So at the end of Arito's turn, he is able to free himself from the ice by smashing through it
Cool.
with all of those medical muscles and a
Yes.
little bit of Uzumaki chakra release.
Yes.
Does it have to be strength?
Unfortunately for you, yes.
But I do.
Should have been a dex build, fucker.
Shut your ass.
I say as I also build dex.
Yeah.
X is good. But so this save that I just made, that is happening at the end of my turn, yeah?
It's at the end of your turn, yes.
Okay, so therefore I would not be able to use my bonus action, and by bonus action I mean extra action that I'm getting via Sumi.
Unfortunately not.
Okay, carry on.
All right, Sheena, I believe in you. You can make this happen, right? I don't think she has any of these bonuses.
I mean, hey, at the very least, nobody can have penalties to their saving throws. Damn.
Yep.
Hmm.
I'm not even
nothing's
gonna.
I'm not gonna save that. I don't. That's
Yeah,
unfortunate.
and there's no amount of negating penalties that can save that one.
Yeah, no, that is just damn.
Oh, who has the most trauma in this group?
Oh,
Yeah.
Ito?
Yeah.
I don't know. We're all yeah. I'm gonna say Ito because of
I
what
think it
happened
might be
in
Ito.
the exams.
Yeah, because he's got both emotional and physical trauma. Because basically, to give you a brief summary, we went through our childhood arc. He went the Sasuke route and said, "I'm going to leave to gain power." And he was experimented on for 2 years during our time skip, and he got a Rinnegan out of it. Uh, and the person that he went to basically allowed to do all this experimentation on him was also the person that was our Orochimaru that was handing out all the curse marks and everything, and
They
basically
know the person.
yeah, the patron, you know the one. They also applied this curse mark to basically the class mother. uh Fantastic, nice person, everyone loved her. She ended up getting the donut treatment by Ito whenever she was commanded to try to kill us,
And almost succeeded.
and almost succeeded. Literally,
Yeah.
he was the only one up.
Yeah, he survived because of the curse mark, and then used fucking Chidori to
Chidori
kill him.
Lament.
Yeah.
Man,
So
it was a fucking time. We didn't even see it because we were knocked out.
yeah. And yeah,
It was so cinematic.
so cinematic, man. Definitely one of the quote unquote highlight epic. This goes down as a quintessential moment of the
Oh
campaign.
yeah.
Type of thing.
Yeah, see, I just ate rats. I just lived in a cave and ate rats.
Speaking of Ito and hype moments, Ito, you got another hype moment in you?
I mean,
just
of
trying to
course he
figure out
does.
how best to set up my
So he's gonna start charging.
turn.
I mean,
Did we not?
it would solve the problem.
Of the
Not a problem anymore.
dog. What's the dog made out of again?
Would. Speaking of, I need you to make a save for that.
Oh,
Thank you for reminding me of the dog.
what's the save?
Piss off, ghost.
What is he saying? Is he bullying you?
Oh no, not the cat, the dog.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, Ghost had he was talking about giving someone the donut treatment whenever they put them in a genjutsu and didn't like that.
it's a
Yeah.
con save.
All right, there you go.
con save.
Hey.
Hey.
You're fine.
So
Well, you still take half as much damage. But you don't get ranks of sealed, which is the big part for you.
Oh yeah, that's right. I have a rank of sealed.
so 8 or
8.
We're kind of at the point where we just have to not be getting disabled. That's
Mhm.
kind of hard for me.
And
It's
here
okay.
it is, constantly disabling you.
I mean, it's only fair. It's what he does to literally everyone else.
Payback, some motherfucker.
Exactly.
Yes. Just because I'm a Hyuga Nara that locks people down with shadow possession and beats the shit out of them with taiju to sap all their chakra away doesn't mean that you can do it to me.
I thought in the middle of that you'd go, no, wait, no, I see it now. Carry on.
No. I very much understand, and I'm still gonna bitch about it.
Uh, I'll start with do that. Then I can try to move. Okay. I'll start with lightning current.
Okay.
So I need con saves and
I can take it.
Well, the frozen creatures are behind total cover.
Fuck yeah!
I want to spread it out 10, but then it hits my lion.
It's in ice.
Yeah, it's
The
in
lion's
ice.
immune
It's
to frozen.
protected.
It's immune to that.
Oh shit! Really?
It's immune to everything except deafened of what you did.
That's crazy.
It
Fuck.
can't be stunned or chilled. So if you want, it can't hear.
Your water lion can't hear. Ha! I win today. You may kill my wood, but your lion can't hear.
So I should, well, I guess I might as well just do 15 and hit my lion anyway. Fine. Because 15 hits also this guy. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so everyone, including my lion, needs to make a con save. Passes, so it'll only take half.
Damn.
The fucking dog.
You said con save?
Oh, oh.
Yes, con saves.
What's the DC? 21?
22.
22? Mm.
He's a special boy. His is better than mine.
The middle one fails. It doesn't matter for this one because he just dies from that damage.
Did you also get the wood in that?
Yeah, I'm getting his damage. Okay.
21
So you killed
had
one, wounded this one.
10. Okay. I can. Let me read one feature to see if it has to have a nature release, which it probably does.
Hear me out. Just one shot it. See,
Trying.
here's the thing. Here's the thing. I no longer have my damage doubler against constructs. If this thing is a construct. Monstrosity? Was my staff shaking in against this thing?
Shake on aberrations?
Yeah, it shakes on aberrations.
Then yes.
Okay.
I misordered it properly, but I am spending 5 motes to twin cast.
Okay.
I'm supposed to say that before I do the spells.
That's fine.
Um,
Also, Ghost Cat says, "Hear me out. Just one shot it."
Yeah, that's what I was commenting on.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's only got, what is that? Over half its health left?
Yeah. Can do
Honestly, he could. He just needs to start charging.
it.
Listen, that's the answer to everything. Like, nuclear bombs are the answer to everything.
Yeah.
We weren't
Listen,
planning on
if
going
it's
back to that base down there in the ocean.
listen,
lake?
if it's a mile away and reduced to dust and atoms, is it really a problem anymore?
To be fair, if we're all dead, no longer our problem.
Yeah.
He can careful spell.
Listen, yeah, he can careful spell it on you guys.
So if I have this reach Jack, it'll burn him out of the cage, right?
Excess will be dealt to him still, but yes.
That's fine. I can take it.
Is there a way I can angle this to hit everyone here?
I mean that does right there.
Right?
Uh,
Confirmation from DM.
Killer, please.
What the hell is Killa saying?
You just appear and said, "Sinners!"
I can hear him
Oh.
saying
Can
that
I
as well.
move?
That's exactly it.
Weird. And
yes, moving there makes it perfect.
I
You take one step to the left.
So everyone makes a dex save, which Jack auto fails.
You know what else auto fails?
Hip.
The
Hip.
thing that can't move.
Hip.
That's 61 damage and 2 ranks to burn.
I mean, the fish guy survives if he nat 20s.
Hold on. There's extra damage to this. I believe it's
Actually,
30
does he need
damage.
a nat 20? He might need less than a nat 20.
11. And then hold on. I have another thing.
It went
Oh,
from
no, he-
him special way. To be fair, I was sitting in a chat with a bunch of furries earlier, so you know.
No, okay, that no amount of help is going to save that.
Ooh. Ooh. Ah. Ah.
So 72 damage.
I'm just gonna
and
drag him off over here so that I can use him later.
72
Fair
damage
enough.
Mhm.
and 2 ranks of burn.
72. Well, the casing can't be burned, so it's not going to get ranks of burn.
Guys, do I start breathing?
It's always a good choice. You're now
Did it burn
breathing
I said
manually.
Or is
Let
it
me see if he actually broke you out of that with that. How much HP does this have? Oh,
Purgers
72.
need love too, Craig. What? It's Killa. He's using text to speech. I'm sure.
He did break the ice.
Aha! How much damage did I take?
You see that 11 down there?
Yeah.
You see that 1 on the end of the 60?
Yeah.
That's how much.
So 12.
Yeah.
Does he also get the burn condition too?
Yes.
Okay. How many ranks?
2.
2. Ow.
By the way,
Chilled
there's
and
now
burned.
an ash pile of the water dude.
I don't know how you turned water into ash, but man, you succeeded.
Built
I'm also
different.
going to drag you over here because I might need you later.
Oh, did it also die?
Abso-fucking-lutely.
Alright, perfect.
You did a little bit of a murder. Oh.
I
Where's the one we
think
used for? Oh, there we are. There's fire. Am I still stunned inside of this?
Not anymore.
Or-
Once you
oh,
break out, you're no longer stunned.
cool.
I
Well,
think I just chakra
You're
bubble
also
again
no longer
for the
deafened.
bonus section.
ah, I can hear. I can fight.
Just cut
Yes.
3. And I'll just set up my bubble again with my bonus action.
Are you
Also,
just playing your
Killa.
Oblivion character?
Yes.
Amazing. Also, Killa. I am
It's
blanking on that quote. And
it's because I chose Atronach, which has a 50% chance to absorb a spell.
oh, okay. Very cool.
Yeah, his whole thing is going to be I have a 100% chance to absorb your spells. Magic is useless against me.
I like it.
That's my turn.
All right. Karime, listen. I'm going to need you to do some nonsense.
Big girls need love too, Craig.
Yes. Yes.
Oh my god. Oh, I have something to talk about later. Oh, well, fuck, I can talk about that. So, coworker of mine,
Uh-huh.
is a woman who is trying to divorce her husband.
Okay.
She gets plenty of DMs from strange men in the area.
Okay.
And so she just goes through on Snapchat sometimes, just looking at dudes that message her. And
Okay.
she today, because you have like whatever like the username is, and then you have like where like the nickname that you set.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and the username was like, oh my god, what was it? Here's like, I think it was like Big Ding Dong, and then his name was Fun Trucker,
Okay.
and I just spent like the next like 2 hours making this mental profile of this guy. I was like, you call me a fun trucker, but you swap those around, call me a truck, call me a ton fucker. Cause I love everything big, I like big truck, big burger, fries. I love myself big women. And don't get me wrong, I understand you're a ton fucker. Makes it sound like I'm not making that kind of comment about your weight. I know you just don't mean to be insensitive about that, but
Oh my
we
god.
just went on with this for like 2 hours, just like adding more and more lore to this guy. Like the fact that he's a trucker that drives through, and in the local truck stop with the Burger King, he'll stop there and then just pick up random women for a night of fun in his truck cab before he drives off again in the morning. Oh god.
So,
Oh.
what Karime is going to do
Yeah.
is her tailed beast cloak is going to condense for a moment before flaring out,
Okay.
covering a 30-foot radius around her in an explosion.
Okay. Mm. Ah. I was like, this is concerning.
Yeah, she's also a ninjutsu specialist.
I forgot that change was made. She's no longer a scout nun.
It's a good thing too.
Yeah, I'm
I mean, she
glad
can
that when you
careful
asked me that
spell all
question,
of her tailed beast bombs.
You know
when
what?
you asked me, it's like, hey, do you want her to, because she's training with you, do you want her to change how she's training? And I said, yeah, sure.
Good
It's
call.
been ninjutsu for her.
Good call.
And this is your choices having consequences.
Yeah, the good kind.
So rare.
Usually, I just kind of fuck myself.
Oftentimes unknowingly.
Often. Don't know till it's too late.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh. Wait, Richie, you should look at the camera. I just put up.
Hold on.
So
Ah, beautiful. What you got in there?
and DoubleTree cookies.
Beautiful. Beautiful in every way. I'm glad it made there safe and sound.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, the thing has been sent,
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
including the card.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Where did I put the card? It's around here somewhere. I got it a while ago. I think I sent you a message saying that I got it. I just I haven't had cookies.
So
Hmm.
Haru's going to one hand her axe and
Yes.
focus her chakra into her fist. Slam her axe into the ground so that she can jump up off of it and try to punch this thing in the chest.
That's my sister-in-law. Future sister-in-law.
It is a melee taijutsu attack. Where is your sheet? Here it is. Yes, with that plus 12 of yours.
If she misses, it's because she said that's my sister-in-law.
Well, there's oh, you know what? As a bonus action, she can do it again.
Do it again.
Ah.
She will redouble her efforts.
Now that she has recomposed herself.
And while the initial impact is met with resistance, after pouring more chakra into it, she manages to make an impact,
Nice.
dealing. Oh wait, hold on. That's written to deal a lot of damage. Wait, hold on. Not my creature.
You did it.
I know, not my creature. My poor boy.
My cookie go.
Yes. Then 20 d12s. A lot of d12s.
Enjoying your cookie.
That should work. There it is.
That's a good cookie.
It looked like a good cookie.
So she impacts it for 70.
Jesus
good hit.
Christ.
Very well done.
And then she lands and picks her axe back up.
Arito will clap and be like, I'll give that a solid 8 out of 10.
And now that its shell is cracked and Nobuyuki's not frozen, at
Oh.
the start of your turn, give me a perception. A formality, I know, but I need it anyway.
Okay. I have one perception plus 21. That's not the right button.
Good thing you aren't deafened.
Oh no, I perception
Yes.
plus 17. However,
Yes, I'm deafened, therefore I cannot see.
Yeah. It affects perception checks. And I didn't hear a
It
line that
does.
said sound.
It does affect perception checks.
I think that's really funny.
Yeah.
I do have advantage on the site bit. God damn.
Hmm. What did you roll?
I I had advantage on that.
Double threes. That's crazy.
My passive perception is 32.
Well, while you're telling me what you do with your turn, I'll be typing up what you notice while you're doing that.
Okay. So what I'm going to be doing is let me look at the field what we have here. I don't think I want to activate any plans. I think I'm going to start breathing. Um, actually, I take that back. Does everybody still want just the temp HP? Is that what we're looking at here?
Um, the alternative would be what?
Alternative would be damage or reducing its damage.
Hmm.
Alternatively, I could pick up victory through knowledge. You know what, Eric? First things first. First things first. Let me give you investigation. Because it is bonus action exploit weakness, because I have to put that back on it. Um, oh no. All right, 29. Is that be its level DC?
8+ level?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Sure. I believe there was a D6 for traits on this one.
Of traits that you have not discovered yet, there are D4
All right. 2.
because there's only 4 traits you haven't discovered yet.
Yeah, fair enough.
Nice.
2. 2 is a general trait.
Okay. Just do that.
It is immune to any jutsu or effect that would alter its form.
Okay.
Dang. Can't true polymorph this thing.
Unfortunate, but fine. Um.
Turn him into a bonsai.
It's very fortunate for you that you rolled that one after what you just learned.
You know what? That's very true. Um.
So what are you going to share with the class?
I'm not going to.
Okay. We'll just
That's the
carry
neat
on.
part. I'm not.
Okay. Carry on then.
Speaking of
Alright.
carrying things on, here's that 2d8 before I forget.
2d8 4. Oh,
You're
Burning.
burning.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm burning. That's fine. I had temporary HP.
From the cookie you ate.
Yeah, from the cookie I ate. Uh, damn, elemental are the one kind of condition that I can't clear with Incursion of Clarity. My turn's been kind of jimmied.
Who added this? Who added Galactic Mermaid to the playlist?
That was definitely David. Because I remember seeing it.
Perfect.
Do we just cast Shadow Sewing Needle at S rank? How many needles would that be? That would be additional 3. Sure, I think that's what I do. I think I'm going to spend an ungodly amount of chakra on this.
You like that sometimes.
I mean, what else are you going to spend chakra on?
Ah, it's starting to breathe. But right now I'm doing Shadow Sowing Needle.
Just don't breathe
Alright,
like
Eric.
you normally do.
This is very true. You got a good point. I like how you think. Plus I have plus 13, plus 16. I have 10 Sigon active, and I want to make some of the Celestial Chakra for my bonuses there. Oh God, let me find. Did not have the Tensagon open. Celestial attack bonus is twice proficiency plus level in class mon.
Yes.
I'm level 3, so that'd be plus 19 plus the 3 for my staff, so I'd be looking at a plus 22 to hit. What are the bonuses do I get from In the Shadow of the Ur Dragon?
I just realized what Zach's doing. I need to stop him.
About that.
What did he?
About stopping him. No. No,
What do
you
you think I'm
don't.
doing?
You're training your Renegon.
Possibly.
Before I was just like,
Legendary
yep, chakra bubble, pretty good. Just absorbing all of the
additional
jutsus that could possibly affect you. Then I went just
Uh,
now when you mentioned you were level 3. I went, hey, wait a minute.
Okay, question, Eric. So it removes concentration, and then it says if it does not have concentration and deals damage, it has another effect. Shadow Sowing Needle is concentration and deals damage. Are we saying that it removes concentration and because it deals damage gets the effect? Or are we just saying it has concentration, doesn't do the thing? Or is that intended specifically for Shadow Neck Binding and stuff like that?
It's intended specifically for those things.
Okay. I just thought I'd ask. Does a 40 hit?
Can I lie and tell you no?
You can lie, but I will ask again.
Okay, well, I'm going to lie and tell you no while you roll your damage.
Alright, sounds good. Are you sure about that? It was 2d6 plus 1d6 for each extra tendril. And it was how many total? 8? Is that plus 3? Yeah, so 8. So it's an additional 76. And do I get any other bonuses? I actually don't think I have any other bonuses to my ninjutsu damage. Like from anything. Do I really not have a single other bonus to my damage?
Not this time.
Oh. Yeah, because I think that the yeah, all my bonuses are to my taijutsu. Okay. It is going to be.
To be fair, your taijutsu is absolutely devastating.
This is very true. Ooh, hold on. Eric, I meant to reaction. Oh, wait, does it tell me how highest or lowest? Oh, it tells me the highest. Alright, that's fine. I'll just do that my next turn. I'm going to assume that it's either got bad dexterity or bad intelligence. I'm going to trust that its dexterity is worse. Do you think it's dexterity or its intelligence is worse, guys?
Good answer.
They're probably the same, if not similar.
I think you should target its constitution.
I can't do that.
Damn.
Oh wait, no, that one is strength. Okay, I'm gonna be targeting its intelligence. And the DC for this is going to be 10 Sigon, so it's 12 plus level plus, so that's plus 11, that's 23.
Would you believe me if I told you that strength is one of its worst saves?
No.
I would.
Oh.
I'm just double checking. The weapon seals, do those give bonus to DC as well, or just the attack rolls?
What seals do you have?
Oh, just the ninjutsu one. I'm trying to find out ninja seal. Just to the attack. Okay.
Okay.
30 piercing damage and 23 DC for intelligence save.
23 intelligence save. I'm gonna spend 1. Fuck. Okay, it fails.
All right, it is restrained under my shadow possession. That will be the end of my turn. What is the little effect that you put on me?
Hmm?
The little effect that you put on me with the 0.
I didn't do that.
I also didn't do that.
What icon is it?
It's the overdrive, like the little like hurricane thing. That's my turn. I don't know what that is. I don't know
I
who
don't know.
did that.
Remove it.
Okay.
I wish for it to not be there anymore.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
H2 Lion.
Roll my recharge.
Destroy him.
Destroy him.
It can breathe.
Are you gonna have it do so?
This does 10d10. Or. No, I think I'm just gonna multi attack.
How dare you take the better option?
Fight.
Oh, it's a strength save on the other one. Damn, I never passed that.
Let's say, let me check my what restrain does as well. I think restrain just cares about deck saves. Unable
Oh
to
yeah, it's
move.
immune to that condition now.
Attack rolls against the creature have advantage. As disadvantage on dexterity saves.
You've done a significant amount of damage.
That's the turn.
All right, you know what Rin's gonna do?
What was that?
Use her minor and medical nim.
No, not this time. She could, but not this time. Where did I put the spell book? There's a Genjutsu she's going to cast. I think it's here. Is it a C rank? Is it really that low on the ranking?
What you casting?
It's a Genjutsu that lets you help each other from a distance.
Ranged
Oh
aid.
yeah, yeah, I remember looking at that one. It's pretty good.
Can't remember what it was called.
I've never seen it. I don't look at Genjutsu, which is why I'm assuming that it is.
Uh, oh wait, I think I found it. There it is. So everyone here, you're aware of any conditions affecting another creature while within 100 feet of one another. You're aware of each other's location up to a mile away. You can perform the help action as a reaction up to 30 feet away.
Hmm. She should move closer.
She's going to.
Cool.
And in addition to the normal help benefits, you also get one of a list of benefits that I will post for all of you to look at. Put it in the general. In the general. There we go. And then she's going to move up here. All right, Kazu.
All right, time for our boy to flex them water hydro field muscles. Here's your D20. Go forth and I was about to say go forth and conquer with that, but I don't think a 6 is sufficient.
Nope.
Hmm.
Even with Bless.
Yeah, even with bless.
What about a second attack?
Another one. Much better.
With a good enough Bless. You want to roll his D6 too?
Go forth.
That is exactly what he needed.
Got him.
I will roll his damage. As he finally makes contact. 45 damage.
And contact does he make?
That's what he can do. Alright, remember how I said I would be using these things again?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I need to assemble a few of them. Nope. Nope.
Okay.
Set them too close to the thing. I can't grab them. There we go. But 9 more show up.
Oh, and 3 up there. Okay.
Out of the still frozen spores on the ground and in the water.
Okay. Okay.
Fucking Cybermen.
They really are, aren't they?
Man, and with no one stuck in ice, I can't use the follow-up move.
Suffer.
Thank you, Ito.
You're welcome.
Alright, fine.
Reminder that is restrained and cannot. Let me check the additional restrictions for my shadow possession. Because it has to use an action to break free. Shadow possessions. Restrained and cannot take actions, so it has to use its action to break free. Oh no, it's just at the end of the turn. I'm an asshole.
Nope. I need to... Yeah, there we go. And what kind of save is it?
ED is a strength save from here on out. My ability only replaces the initial save with intelligence. And I was wrong before. The DC is not 23. It is 26.
I see. No, it doesn't even need to do the thing I was gonna have it do then. It just passes.
All right. Listen, it did damage and took a turn, and that is what I did it for.
Arta.
I didn't expect it to stay tag. Shut up now.
Okay, so as things stand, I have 1 seal on me. Yes, making things 2 extra. That's what that
And
hard
rank
is.
chilled.
And a rank shield. Cool. Um, and then the creature still. I think I put the hex on it, right? Or was it one of the other random
Yes,
moves?
you did put the hex on it.
Okay, cool.
Much like a hex girl, you did put a hex on him.
You right. That is my boy.
That's what that symbol was.
uh, okay, cool. So with that being the case, that means first and foremost, I'm going to take care of my status conditions. With EO restorative at S rank, of course, that removes literally everything. Full stop.
You're free.
Haha. All right, now to get to work. After that, we're going to hit it with a Jack, remind me, Sumi gives me 1 or 2 extra actions, was it?
So you get one, but you can only use one per turn,
Okay.
like one per round.
Okay.
Or sorry,
Okay.
you get two, but you can only use one per round. Got it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Okay, cool. So
It's not what I said.
that's
It is what I meant.
perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. That is what I was vaguely recalling. Thank you for confirming that the old memory is still functioning. All right, so I'm going to use one of my Fuinjutsu master charges, use my Grim Mask, and then we're going to use that charge of Sumi for this round to cast Wilt on this 45-foot cube that is the map.
I see.
Yeah, yeah. Let's see, I bet I can. Actually, I don't think the people up there ends up getting hit. Yeah. I'll focus on this cube down here to get
Because it gets
all.
the most people.
Yeah. Um, and with that, here is Zarol. Once I find the button.
Man, I've been rolling piss poor today.
Is A-okay by me.
Right. And this is this.
He will not use his remaining tenacity die.
Let's see. Is that the correct DC?
This
Yeah,
dude's fucking dead.
good.
Not dead yet. Made it, so he's definitely not dead yet. Also not dead yet. Hurting, but not dead yet.
Oh, also there is
Still
extra damage.
alive.
Let me add that in for you. My bad, I forgot. So you get an extra, since this is necrotic damage.
Oh no.
1d8. Plus what is it? We'll do the Shaman's Hex. That gives me 8 more, and then plus the flat 1 from my mask. This is plus 9. And since we're already here, might as well add in a charge of my Take Life. And that'll add a nice flat 39 to that as well. And go forth dice roll. That's crazy. Anyways, 49 extra necrotic damage. And then also, because you were hit by this, take an extra, should be 50 chakra damage. Follow up. Ignore that roll. Yeah, extra 50 chakra damage.
All right.
dispense it accordingly. And that ends my turn.
That was a productive turn.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Anybody fail? Because if they did, they're marked with a seal of extraction and takes extra damage.
Just the big thing.
Good. All right. More damage is on the menu for the big thing.
And with that, wars finally stop.
Oh, I forgot. You said that this thing does not count as plant, celestial, or demon, yeah? Or did you say that it did? I can't
Just a
recall.
plant, right?
It
It
looks
is
like
a
a
plant,
plant.
and it is a plant, and it is an aberration.
Okay, cool. Then that is nice flat 10. Awesome. So whenever you hit that thing, add a D8 plus 19.
You know what? Sheena is going to try and be impressive.
All right. What she got?
Good girl. I'll use my reaction to give her a help action. Does she want a bonus to her attack roll?
It would help.
All right. I will give the bonus D4 to the attack roll then.
No. It's going to be impressive by going up here. Here? How close is that? Is that too close? That is too close.
Remember that she also can't have penalties as a result of any debilitating effects around her.
She's advantage from your help.
Mm-hmm.
16 plus her bonus is enough.
Okay.
Fortunately, she does not crit, even with her expanded crit range.
Dang.
Let me see. I don't think that there's anything that I can do to change that. I just want to double check. Because I haven't spent any team dice, so I can't use that. Swaki doesn't do anything. Helpful operative doesn't do anything special this time. Alright, carry on.
But she's going to cast a bang, this time with the lightning from it being purple.
Ooh.
Oh,
I love hollow purple.
Take purple leaf.
How much damage does she add on top of that?
Also, I'll go ahead and roll the bonus damage. Necrotic that's getting tacked on.
Oh yeah.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. $21 necrotic. And that same 50 chakra damage from before.
And because she is a hunter ninja,
Ooh.
she adds another 25 on top of that.
That's crazy.
Minus 101, not turn its health to 101.
No, his health is 101 now.
But she unleashes a bang that knocks her back a little bit in the sand.
Well,
As the cracks in the creature begin to grow wider.
can we see inside of there?
I'm gonna whisper you a message, Eric.
One of you can.
Okay, carry on.
If Ito weren't positioned where he is, he could.
Understandable.
I await the message while Ito takes his
I
turn.
whispered it to you already.
Oh, did you? I did
Yeah.
not see it.
Roll 20, chat.
Yeah, I once again I did not see it.
Well,
Did you whisper it to the right person?
I did to Eric.
Did you do Eric or I?
I did Eric because that's the one that it said, "Hey, do you want to autofill Eric?" And I said, "Yes."
Try doing it to
Mm,
GM.
yeah.
Listen, I'm just gonna message you on Discord.
Yeah, that works too.
Yeah, that's the better thing.
This time without proper capitalization or punctuation, but yeah, fuck.
Oh well.
I forgot that was a feature that you had.
Yeah.
Think. Okay. So I can bam, bam, burn that. Okay. So that. 60.
Oh man, this means I have to tell you what the third thing that it has on it. You bastard.
Oh,
Um. Okay. I will start off with stepping next to it. And then I'll use Fire Release Heavenly Flame upcasted so I get 2 attacks.
you might not want to do. I might be saying something.
I will wait then. I will step back. I will wait.
I need to make sure that I'm spelling this correctly. Yes.
Oh, ooh, boy. All right. Yeah, cool it with the area of attack.
Well, this was melee.
All right, carry on.
Yeah. Okay. Back to what I was doing. S rank Cavalier Flame.
Uh,
Believe I'm at plus 14.
don't worry. I'm gonna distract him. I'm gonna distract him so you can get a good hit in.
I'll just roll.
I don't
2.
know anything of what that says other than like the two names.
Mhm.
I appreciate one side more than the other.
I agree.
I'm never gonna land that. I'm never gonna land Heavenly Flame.
Hey, you know who has the reaction?
I do.
A certain Uzumaki. A certain Uzumaki when I give him a
Uh,
D4.
Sheena's gonna give him a D4.
Oh,
It doesn't help. I rolled a 3 and a 2. It doesn't matter.
I might. I'm pretty sure its AC hangs around 20.
You know who else is gonna use their reaction to give you another D4?
Does it work that way?
Yeah.
Ah.
All right, people of Earth, lend me your D4.
Yeah, I was also thinking about that. Lend me your reactions.
Hey Nobuyuki, you want to lend that reaction? He literally
I'll
needs one
use
more to
it.
hit it.
I'll
I
lend
will.
mine
I-
because
Guys, I did 2 separate attacks. I got a 17 and a 16. Guys,
No.
I did not have advantage. Don't help me.
I see.
7.
I
Well, you
refuse
have
to
advantage on
Oh,
them now.
Yeah,
First things first, you have advantage.
yeah, because it's the help action plus a bonus.
It's not worth it. Just don't help me.
No, no, we're
Help
gonna
her.
make it happen.
Hit it
He
and
is
destroy
he
it.
is 3 off then.
Also, what else am I doing with my reaction? Take it. I have no need.
Roll 3 or higher. You got a 50-50.
Want me to roll it?
Yeah.
All right.
It's your D4 to roll.
You right. Caltrop, go.
It's a 3.
Right on the money. Asking ye
He
shall
got there.
receive. That's 2 for
With
2.
your powers combined.
Yes.
So, does this next one not have advantage, right?
No, they both get advantage.
Okay, it does a 19 or whatever, 29.
Yeah, you don't need the D4s on that one.
Okay. So this will do.
Arito can roll a D4 anyway if it makes him feel better, but he doesn't need to.
Ooh, you said I can roll the clickety clacks? Check this 3 again.
The consistency.
And then I also need to make a con saving throw for both of these.
2 con saves?
2 con saves, gaining 2 rings of burn. If it fails. And falling prone. If that's relevant.
I passed both of them.
Okay, well then you take damage. You take full damage, by the way. The save is for the conditions, not the damage.
Yeah. That would be silly if you had to hit and roll a save just for me to pass the save and take nothing. Looking at you, 3.5. To be fair, the moves that have that are fucking ridiculous.
And then I'll also. I think I'll Soshikage to go 2 more spells this turn as a bonus action.
Okay.
You do so, Sumi.
And then I'll go. So that gives me an extra bonus action.
Sumi?
Yeah.
It gives you a bonus whatever action you need.
The action
bonus,
type it gives you is
reaction.
yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It is cast a jutsu.
Yes.
Or in Ito's case, maybe cast 2 more.
Maybe 3 if he's
Yes.
feeling special. Feeling extra.
Particularly spicy.
I'll go. Rasengan. Upcasted to B. And I'll make it. I think lightning to get advantage.
Okay.
Oh wait, if I do lightning, then I can't do Chidori. I'll do Earth.
Okay.
All right.
Yay. Yeah. Got it, bud.
Oh gosh. Nice on rolling that 6 though.
Honestly, yeah. You slip on the sand a little bit, and it leaves you open to attack. The first attack roll against you has advantage.
Okay. And then with my other,
Which is really funny because it can't have advantage on attack rolls against you guys.
I will use.
Just period.
And I'll go ahead and do Splitting Breeze with 40 pumped into it.
That's the good one.
Yes. This is the good one. Let me see if I want to use a efficient holding on this. I
40d4 is a lot of wind.
Yes, and I will use Precise to give myself advantage. And I'll use Redirect as well to make it to where if I miss, I can roll again.
Ooh.
4d20. Take the highest.
Yeah.
All right. So 80d4.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Alright.
And then give me a con saving
Hey,
throw.
own a Spectral Searchlight?
A good card.
Oh, it is a good card.
You said a con save?
Con save to get 4 ranks of blast rated, or 6 ranks.
It passes.
Okay. And then 198 damage.
Its crystalline core is now exposed after a large explosion of fire, and then there's just a brief moment where the sea breeze just completely cuts out, and then the chest explodes open to reveal the gem inside of it.
Oh.
Can they see what's inside that gem?
Ito can see some stuff. I will message him what he sees, because what he sees is different from you.
This makes sense.
I will be calling out to the group precise strikes.
Precise strikes to the crystal. Is that what I'm
Oh,
hearing?
around the crystal.
Or we just still targeting the body?
Body.
Okay, thank you.
And then Sumi gives me what? It just lets me guess Jujutsu, or it gives me.
Gives you a whole extra action of insert action type.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you get to cast an extra jutsu.
Only cast?
You can cast, dodge, disengage, hide.
Does
Whatever
that
you
count
want to do.
for
Almost.
different?
They count. What is it?
Does it count for what?
Hold on, I'm understanding what you sent me. I'm processing.
Oh no, he's beginning to believe.
So meaning entities? When you say that?
Yeah.
I see. Does it still have that negative chakra aura? Or did it
Oh,
have the
absolutely.
I see. I understand. Okay. And then I'll use that extra action to attempt to hit with my Rasengan again.
Oh yeah, because you still have it.
I did not connect with it, so I'm still concentrating on it. It's the reason why I didn't shoot Ori.
Well, that hits.
Yes.
Aiming for the body like you were asked to.
Yes.
Okay.
And
Yeah, I wanna do some research here before I make a proper call on this. But if we can disable it,
I believe that is the correct damage. And then it's also bruised and weakened. Just it is those until the end of its next turn.
Well, it is immune to one of those.
Well, I still hit it.
It's the bruised. It's immune to bruised.
cannot bruise the tree.
And then I think that's everything. Because I got those, got that.
We'll call this one weakened.
Okay. Yeah. That's everything I could do.
Are you sure we shouldn't hit the core?
Eric, quick question that I'm going to give to you. I should be able to tell without needing to be my turn. Because of my sensory and stuff. Oh. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Um.
Do you know now why it has the aberration tag?
Yeah. Um. Well.
I suppose Ito would also see how this looks on the inside. He just doesn't have quite as much information as you, at least specific information.
Yeah. Yeah. Um. God, I'm. Hold on. I just want to read the message that you sent me again. The one that you sent earlier this session. Where the fuck is it?
that what I need to understand? What is the screenshot?
That's what the things on the inside look like. They're put together like that.
Okay.
Everybody's gonna watch Nobuyuki stop for a moment. And just do it.
What is it?
Hit the crystal.
All right.
Well, he doesn't need to be told twice. Now
Creamy
the question is,
smash. Mm-hmm.
now the question is, do you want this in beam form or bomb form?
You need to shatter it.
Beam it is.
Yeah, that's what I heard too.
But she's going to make that same ball like she did before, but it's going to rupture in the middle before she fires it to shoot out a beam from it. Thing needs to make a dex save. I pass those. Man, I love instantly getting proven wrong.
Yeah.
I also love that.
Any creature who failed their saving throw by 10 or more. Hit. Well, I'm going to roll the damage just because I want to roll dice. I'm sure everyone understands.
As far as your 16 D12 goes, that is it's pretty low. Oh, okay. Does it take double damage? Or
No,
just die?
no. There's an important line of text on Beam.
Mm-hmm.
Equipment they have is immediately destroyed.
Ah,
You know, like
I
if you
see.
were perhaps in a wooden mech suit.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd do it. So now the crystal falls down.
Yeah, let me get a placeholder for that.
A wooden mech suit. Okay. Okay.
You know what? We'll use this one because I think it's funny, and I want to torture you.
Oh. Oh, that is not what I thought it was. I thought that was a jar. I know what it is now.
Hmm?
Eat my ass, Eric.
But the orb, it lies in the sand and the water. The rest of the enemies still around.
Yeah.
Okay, it did not pass through the enemies on the other side. Unfortunate that she couldn't aim it that way from here. Haru's gonna look back. Orb or fish people?
You take care of the fish people. We'll take care of the orb.
Fish people it is.
That goes for you too, Karime.
Haru has an improved move speed. That improved move speed really mattered. I need a quick refresher on what this keyword does.
Oh. I
Hmm?
just had a realization. So, Eric. All any allies marked with my exploit weakness, which every ally marked with Sumi is marked by my exploit weakness.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, become aware of all creatures whom I can sense as a result of the sense chakra special action. I don't know if I'm gonna
They
treat
can't
that.
they can't sense exactly what's in there like you can with your because of your eyes.
Okay.
They can just sense that there's 3 signatures in there.
Okay. All right, carry on. Ah, okay. Yeah, nothing escapes us is the thing that I activate to give the in-depth benefits.
Hey Zach,
Yes.
you want to get in on this jutsu that she's trying to cast?
How much would it cost?
Uh, 18 chakra.
Mm. Mm. Not particularly.
Your lion can also get in on this.
Did
How
it.
would that work?
If I had my
Uh,
reaction, I could get in on it. The water release.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, I do not.
She'll just pay for it all if your lion gets in on this.
I guess the lion will help.
All right, so I need from the lion. I need it to roll a martial arts.
Would that just be a strength?
Yeah. Hmm.
Mm.
Well, it cannot help.
Cries.
Well, damn. So I repeat, does Zito want to get in on this?
I really don't want to.
Okay.
I do
Dang.
not have. I have like 60 chakra left.
What if I refunded you the difference that you spent?
You know what? Fine. I'll participate just to help out.
All right, I need a martial arts from you.
Oh, dude, you're lucky I'm good at that.
Hey,
You said it was 18?
yeah. Uh, so against this dude in the middle, go ahead and make 2 melee attacks against him.
I make them?
Yeah.
Uh, ninjutsu melee or just normal melee?
Melee taijutsu.
Alright. How do you calculate that?
Your strength.
Your strength.
You have a bonus to whatchamacallit.
That's 2. Yeah, I don't know why. Why am I helping with this?
Because he wanted somebody to combo with. I don't know.
Peer
I
pressure.
really don't know why. Because I thought it was gonna be a ninjutsu, and they said martial arts, and I just
No, she's using a Buki Jutsu that does a lot.
does she need it to be a combo?
It was gonna be really nice if it worked out.
Okay.
Where's your second attack?
I
Oh,
rolled
He
both.
made both. There was a
No,
9 and a 12.
I didn't see the 9. How unfortunate. On the bright side, at least she hit.
Well, that's
Okay.
good.
To kill this one instantly as the
Nice.
2 of you gang up on it. And because of some nonsense she has, the other 2 take half the damage. And then she'll throw you back to where you were to get you out of the fight.
Thank you.
Remind me to maybe help you with that later.
Look, it's not my fault.
Eric, go ahead and do the burn. And then also do 2d6 for cold. I don't have P temporary HP. Ah, perfect. Nobuyuki is going to walk up to the crystal. And I'm going to bonus action, reaction, breathe to do the first 3 breaths.
Okay.
That will be the end of my turn.
H2 Lion.
Um, wait, 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 wait,
Wait.
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 Can the
Waiting.
lion help with the gem at all? Uh,
I'll handle the gem.
Define help.
uh, the lion ends its turn.
Why? Oh, because everything it does is cold damage?
It only does cold damage.
Oh,
Oh my god.
The lion
Dang.
stands here menacingly.
It can still inflict conditions on them, like grappled.
It's not worth it, man. It's
I
just take
mean,
the turn. Just pass the turn. Just
Okay.
oh, okay.
it's not, doesn't do anything.
Nobuyuki, do you need help over there?
I'll take care of this. You take care of everything else.
In which case, Rin is going to move to be more centralized. That'll be it.
All right.
Kazu's gonna beat a motherfucker.
My man. Here's the D20. 1.
This is harder sheet, not Kazu's sheets. There we go.
That's
Uh,
theoretically sufficient.
It is for these guys.
Nice. And here's that second hit. So you can.
And he's gonna be doing bludgeoning and not.
Yeah, he
Cold,
can
right?
choose between cold and bludgeoning. I'm just not going to change it to between cold and bludgeoning every time.
Okay.
Understandable.
Just wanted to
Uh,
make sure.
The second hit will miss.
Yeah.
However, that's 43 damage.
Yeah. Good damage. That should be enough to kill it, right?
Not quite.
How dare it still have more health after the wilt that I cast on it?
How dare ye let yet live?
There's going to be some wind that starts to pick up around the orb as you see some roots start to grow out of it, very slowly.
Trying to rebuild its mech suit. That's crazy. Let's see. We just want to kill the
No,
rest of these guys, yeah?
Yeah, the fish people get a turn.
Oh yeah, you're right. I guess.
Fish people. What do the fish people want to do? This fish person wants a taste of that water lion.
What type of damage does it do?
Either piercing or slashing as it chooses.
Just don't even roll, man.
Okay.
Just don't even roll, man. This they're just gonna stare at each other. Everybody staring at each other up there. I hate it here. I'm immune to bludgeoning and slashing. It's immune to cold.
I see we're at an impasse.
I don't even know what we're doing here, man.
Why are we here? Just to suffer.
Dang.
Speaking of suffering, this thing missed Haru.
Good.
How about the one attacking Kazu? See?
Um. He's fine. He's got 20
mean,
temp
he's-
HP.
I mean, yeah, he's gonna be. And this thing will not do any sort of smiting. Because they need to target other people with it. They just need to get to that other person. Oh, you know what? That is a crit, isn't it? It's 20 to Kazu.
Squint.
Hey, Arito,
Yeah.
think fast. You did not think fast enough.
Wind.
Okay. What they do?
13 piercing.
All right. Then I
Which is
subtract
reduced
off
by
5.
5.
Yeah. All
8
right.
piercing.
Minus 8 health.
God, I love when my crits roll 2 ones.
Don't forget about your temp HP.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I have not been topping that up at the top of every round. So actually, I lose nothing. Let me add that 8 back in. Not 5, I said 8. And we take it from
And
the temp health.
Naruto can go after that.
All right, cool. For their insolence, I shall reap their life. Maybe. Thinking about it. But also we want to go for. Actually, you know what? You know what? Where's my ruler? Oop. As expected, they all moved in closer.
The fools.
Exactly. It's hands down one of my favorite A rank jutsus. Behold, a wilt.
All Uzumakis have that one jutsu that they're specialized in. For Naruto, it's the Rasengan. For you, it's Wilt.
Probably. uh,
This one can't survive. This one's not surviving.
yeah.
The other two live if they pass. Actually, do they?
There's also a D8 plus
Uh,
9
Oh yeah,
here to
your
take.
shitload of damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, never mind. They have no hope.
Yeah.
But I will drag this one off to the corner just in case I need it. I won't, but just in case.
Yeah. All right. So that is good. With my bonus action, what do I want to do? Because no one needs my help for anything. Because you've got the orb. And
Yeah, I mean, the only other thing is, taking care of the vines that are coming out of it while I prepare.
okay.
It's not coming out very fast. Quick napkin math tells you that you've got another 3 turns after this one.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay. Well, in that case, I will bide my time until the appointed moment where my help is needed.
Sheena's just going to pass.
I shall.
Ito, can you put a box around us, me and the orb?
Just earth wall.
Earth Wall or something stronger.
Wall of bees. No, I'm kidding.
It's something that might be able to take like. Let me do my napkin math. Eric, quick question.
Yeah.
As it stands, does this thing have a jutsu feature or art that provides a bonus to its AC or temporary hit points?
Does it count if that's what it's comprised of?
What do you mean, like its natural armor, or?
Its existence.
I mean that just sounds like natural armor, which is just that's not a feature or a trait or a jutsu.
Then no.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna need like something into let me do some quick math. It would be that. What's that? So it'd be
If you
like
if you give him like 3 hours, he can start putting Rinnegan rods into the sand to make a big fence.
uh something that can take like 300 damage.
I think he's only got one thing for that, and it's personal.
I'm just gonna stare at you. Are you serious right now?
In which case, I'm gonna need to ask everybody to walk the fuck away.
About how far?
Yeah.
Eric, if something just says a 30-foot sphere, is that radius or diameter? I guess 30 feet. 30 feet.
I retroactively take one step back for my turn.
Is Kazuo out of that 30 feet already?
I don't think so.
Find out. No,
Yeah.
Not quite.
this is
Oh, you also didn't draw that far enough. Baba boy. I
No,
give
I
him a
was off with
noogie.
by one.
With some good hits towards the end there. Good job, buddy.
and it takes
He's going to
me
deflate.
I'm gonna have one and then one more turn of just spooling up, and then the turn after I get to unleash my attack.
All right, go for it.
Okay.
No one's going to stop you. No one's here to stop you.
Okay.
Not yet, at
Well,
least.
yeah. Nobuyuki is just the staff in the ground. He's going to continue to breathe as his aura grows. Celestial dragons are going to twine around him as he casts Heavenly Angel Palm. And his Celestial Chakra Cloak is going to wrap itself around him. Uh, and I am going to cast Silver Wheel Celestial Explosion. Which is going to be so it starts like 12d12 plus 10d12 plus that's another, is it 3? Let me double check this. Oh yeah, because I forgot about those bonuses. So it's 3 and then an additional 2. So it's going to be 3, 5, 7. Okay. Another 11 plus. Yeah, I lowballed the damage with this a little bit. Let me just so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then so it's another. And that is +1. Do I need to roll to hit?
Can you hit a 10 AC?
That's
Yes.
crazy.
Yeah, yes, I can.
Sounds to me like you got a 95% chance.
Okay.
Damn.
Oh wait, I have advantage on this. Let's fish for the crit. Damn.
Damn.
Hmm.
Well, Eric. He is going to take 306 chakra damage, an equivalent amount of force damage. Oh wait, upcast.
$329.
Yeah, 329. Oh wait, I get bonus for my staff. Hold on, I forgot. Another D12. No, another 3D12.
You fool.
Plus, another 6D12.
You fool.
No,
Is it still hexed?
No, you hex the mech suit.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Carry on.
Okay, there we are. Yeah, so it's that much chakra damage and force damage. And this damage is me like flushing the chakra out of its body, and the explosion that ensues of that chakra is what deals the damage.
The crystal will immediately shatter apart
Mm-hmm.
into a frigid explosion that leaves part of the sea by the beach frozen,
Hmm.
and frost covers the sand.
Okay.
And as it explodes, Nobuyuki, you have one thought.
Okay.
It is not your own.
Head empty. Oh, not
Awesome.
his own. Never mind.
Oh.
Hmm. Hmm. Okay, so now what happened?
And with that thought playing, you're going to see the glint of one of the shards of the exploded crystal fall into the ocean just on the other side of the where the ice stops.
Nobuyuki is going to take a moment and then release. I'm just calculating the rest of how much celestial chakra I've spent. I am bleeding from my eyes now, which is the first time I've done that.
Hmm. Why are you taking the book out of Ryomi? Or taking a
Ryomi
page
sitting
out of
there.
Ryomi's book. There we go.
She's just sitting there in the distance. I feel like someone is suffering like I normally do.
I take the damage.
Oh gosh.
I'm just gonna sit on the beach with the breaths and cloak active for a little bit. Is there any other immediate danger? Or are we out of initiative?
I've removed the tracker.
I
Cool.
don't sense anything within a mile.
Yeah, like they know the rest of the fishies that were in the water that we didn't kill as we were swimming up, and it was still producing while we were here on the beach. Because I will cast genocide one last time. Do not test me. It will be
You're
on
going-
site.
You're going to need to cast the genocide one more time, but after that, that should remove the rest of them.
All right.
Now that the infinite spawner is gone.
But yeah, after that, everything else is gone.
There's
Within
still
a
that.
mile radius.
You're still in that epicenter of frozen beach, but yeah. I mean, there's like an insect over there if you want me to count that.
That's fine.
His name is Jim.
Hi,
Whoa,
Jim.
Jim the Bug.
Well, with that, I'm going to I got one more of those. I'm gonna release my everything, and let myself bleed from the eyes and lay down on the sand.
Ah, there it is. Okay, because I was worried for you for several seconds because you hadn't did it yet.
He was on alert. He's still looking around like, okay, where's the next thing? He's not laying down yet, so it's not over.
Exactly. And that's why I was ready whenever the first one popped up, and I was like, genocide.
The moment it's like the top half of its head peeks above the water, it just bang.
Exactly. You and your brethren be gone from this world.
Oh,
Oh gosh.
I'm going to send Jack a message real quick about that comment.
Okay.
I was thinking the exact same thing.
Carry on.
Okay.
Yeah, I have several ranks of weakened and slow.
Okay. Those I can do something about. As I said, well, first of all, I need to regain some chakra. Then I can actually get to work healing people. And actually be able to cast that final genocide. So
Karime is going to sit down on top of the rock with a little bit of exhaustion.
yeah, that tracks.
And while she does that and everyone tends to their everything, I'm going to go use the bathroom while you talk about what happened.
It's just a D10, right?
Yes.
Yeah, come over here. Whew.
I come over.
How much could you see of that crystal?
I could see there was 3 separate entities.
Good. And nobody would have seen anything more.
I also saw 3 entities.
Yep. Just thumbs up. Yep. That's great, buddy. That's fantastic.
Me.
I'm not looking forward to dealing with more of those. Christ.
Not bad.
Just crush a juice box. Alright, good to go.
Yeah. Got 18 of those juice boxes strapped to my chest.
New Jutsu Uzumaki juice box.
Exactly. Oh gosh. And with that, gonna have to go and say, like, all right, everyone gather up. Gonna go take care of everyone's various conditions. Because some of these will require touch versus some that can just be a pulse. As far as I recall, the only conditions that are still out and about are chilled, you're burning, you're chilled. Well, Kazu's chilled, you're burn. And then looks like Haru Seal up there. And that should be it. I'm going to proceed with the assumption that that is it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, so that means 17 times 3. I said times, not plus. 51. All right, that's 51 chakra gone. Boop. And let me find the cost of genocide, because I did not write that down. And I've yet to actually add it to my sheet. But I want to say it was like around 50, because it's like a special cost.
Sorry, giving a synopsis to Nikki. Oh,
So,
Oh.
what was up with the orb?
You gotta. If I tell you to, you can't relate it to anybody else.
Then in that case, tell me later, because there are more ears here. And then pretend we are at that later. Tell us now on stream.
So in that orb
Uh-huh.
were 3 chakra signatures. Those
Right.
signatures were ninja that were absorbed and transformed into that crystal.
Oh.
I, with my Tensagon, can see names. And so
Oh.
I knew exactly who it was. And one of them was the Asuna sister's mother.
Oh.
Your Asuna sister's mother. Yeah. That's why I told them at the end just to handle the fish, and I would take care of it.
Good call. Good call.
They didn't have to kill their mom.
I agree.
So, here we are.
All right.
Don't tell them if they ask. You can just say that's made of ninja. That we might have known.
Yeah.
Didn't want to put that on them.
Yeah, I agree. They don't know the specifics of how your eyes work, so they wouldn't know to ask the follow-up question.
Yeah, they don't need to know.
Do they know that she's gone, or at least
we know that she was captured, that she was left behind, or at least Aru would know. Karime wouldn't, unless talked about it.
Because wouldn't
Uh,
this? Because like, wouldn't it have been from? She, I assume, was one of the people that stayed at the training peninsula camp whenever the
mhm,
orb dropped.
yeah. So Karime wasn't there. Karime doesn't know that her mom was one that stayed unless she asked her sister or somebody else, or
Right.
if somebody.
Well, actually, none of them would know because remember they were all still in the cocoons.
Haru. Oh, was Haru part of that group? I couldn't remember.
Yeah, literally everyone that is
Yeah,
here,
yeah.
minus
Okay, so they wouldn't know unless they asked like Naomi or
yeah.
something.
I think they have a right to know. But you're the one close to them, so I'll leave the decision up to you.
I think that now that it's over, we can probably talk about it. But sure. We'll figure it out.
Hmm. But going back to what you said before, definitely not looking forward to having to do that again.
Yeah, we don't know.
Especially given how few people we saw that we knew at the new hideout. That means that there's a lot of people that we know that we can potentially encounter later, essentially.
They also know. I also know that whoever's in the crystal they can use the jutsu of. Inside there was a Senju.
Okay.
There's Asano, so a Yuki,
Yep.
and a Fushin ninja.
Okay. Okay.
And
That explains a lot.
Fushin
Now
is a wind-based clan. Okay.
that makes sense.
Mm,
So therefore, should we ever, Lord forbid, encounter another monstrosity that's all of a sudden casting about a bunch of seals and medical jutsu, it might be my
uh,
parents.
yeah. I'm pretty sure your mom was one of the ones that was safe.
I don't think
She was
so.
maintained.
Like,
I'll have to ask Eric when he gets back.
yeah, because I don't recall him ever saying, um,
Yeah, yeah. Instead, I had to kill my mother-in-law.
yeah,
Eric is watching from the toilet.
yep. Um, but yeah, because let's see, let me go back because I did write down who we. Yeah, there were 8 named NPCs that we know. There was the Shigeki, Raomi, Sumi, the rest of Team 5, and Kitsu.
Mhm.
So, yeah, we very well have to deal with such things. So ideally, hopefully, it's another unnamed
It was two
Uzumaki or Medical
unnamed,
Nin.
and
Yeah,
yeah,
but I mean,
we'll
you would
find
know
out.
at
I
a
can at least,
glance.
yeah, I can at least kind of figure out by their clan names what sorts of things we might encounter.
Oh, actually, there are good. We have heard from beyond that they were
Another
not seen whenever we
Uzumaki.
walked around, but they are
Yeah.
a-okay.
Okay. Yeah, I was about to say they are a little too important to just leave behind in that case.
That's what I would think too, but I didn't hear anything saying yes, so I didn't dare to hope. Because if they were super important, they would have been listed already, right? Let me make the addendum. And let's see. Not 8, 10 people. Okay, cool. Okay. Cool.
How you doing, Eric? I see. In which case, do you want to call it here?
Yeah, that sounds like a reasonable point. We put the people to rest. We learned some horrifying information, and we are all
Yeah.
all good. We've been cured of
I am
all
going to need
conditions.
time to rest.
Yeah.
My stress is at 15.
Oh boy.
Which means if Tensagon is active, I am taking damage.
Ah. Well, let this man rest some more. We'll figure out where to go from here next time.
Oh,
with that,
Dragon Ball. Wrong anime.
exactly. All right.
Alright.
Good night to the peoples.
Well, good night, people.